right, so I have YouTuber Mid Self-Slot slide into my DMs and he says, so you're letting him use your name and channel publicly in the article. I said he could use mine too. Now I'm really nervous. I sure hope YouTube doesn't shadow punish us for this. What? Okay, so this is how he started off the conversation with, and I was like, which article is this? And he said, oh, maybe he's talking about a different channel. Oh no, he was talking about me. And me being confused, like I'm really confused at Papega. I said, who is the Forbes writer? I think I missed the tweet. So I thought maybe he mentioned something before, but I might have not seen it. And then he linked me this. You're famous. Wow, so glad Forbes picked it up. They're huge. Oh, okay, so let's check out this article. Well, first up, it says YouTube bug cutting creators pay 50% or more. YouTubers becoming desperate and suicidal. Okay, I just want to bring it out there that the suicidal is not me. It's probably another YouTuber though. If it is, I feel really bad for them. But yeah, I feel like anyone having their pay cut 50% or more would feel this way. For me, I just felt like super anxious all month long. Okay, let's look at the article. An alleged YouTube bug has retroactively taken thousands of dollars in revenue away from YouTube creators. YouTube, however, has neither acknowledged the problem nor provide details to YouTubers who rely on this platform for income. There are people who can't feed their families and pay their bills. That is so true. I know one YouTuber who tweeted that they had to cancel their vacation because they lost half of their income. That's actually mind-blowing. Why are they going on vacation during a pandemic? And not the point. It's still bad, okay? Or maybe they're social distancing during vacation. In that case, that is fine. Okay. One girl I have been talking to had a breakdown. Randy Lynch, who runs the Mid Self-Slot's YouTube channel, told me via Messenger, YouTube admitted it was a bug. That's true. That's what they told me too. Then backtracked, blamed us, and shut down all communication with us 8 days ago. Yeah, I'm not even trying to contact YouTube anymore. Like, there was this one day last month, I was in chat with the YouTube support for over an hour, and they just kept saying it's my fault because my channel had invalid activity. That's why they are unable to pay me for those days that had invalid activity. YouTubers make money by making videos, posting them on YouTube, and collecting advertising revenue when Google shows ads on those videos. Successful YouTubers can make hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions monthly, but most make a few $100s a month. There are more than you think. A recent report estimated that there are 2 million creators who make six-figure income on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. I completely believe that. The YouTube creators that are in trouble right now appears to be mostly the middle class, those who are making a few $1,000s a month on YouTube every month. YouTube is withholding half of my last paycheck and has cut my ongoing income by more than 50%, says Ryan, the founder of Rhapsody channel on YouTube, due to, I believe, a bug. This happened to me too! Oh my goodness! The problem stems from what YouTube calls IVT, or invalid traffic. Invalid traffic is fake views driven by software bots to drive up view counts and ad revenue, and even subscriber counts. It's easy to get. 99 cents can buy thousands of YouTube views. Just Google buy YouTube views to see how. And it says YouTube is telling the creators that 100% of the traffic to their popular channels was for significant periods of times invalid traffic. In the YouTubers' analytic accounts, this is what it looks like. No! Yeah, so as you can see, whoever this picture belongs to, they were getting paid before, and all of a sudden, bloop, it plummeted, it flatlined. This happened to me too, and that is insane. Oh no, there you see me. Another channel, Vivi Gaming, shows regular small amounts of traffic and ongoing revenue of $20 to $40 per day, only to fall off a cliff in mid-September around the same time as the channel shown above, and only recover in late October. Dude, could they? Could they not have used a better still image of me? I look so derpy here. I'm like, Oh my goodness. Notice the flatline. Vivi says in a video talking about the bug. I made videos pretty much twice a day. Every day I was going to be paid for you guys watching. Yeah, so I was really open to sharing my revenue with you guys. This is my YouTube analytics page. And this is what I have been making before the bug happened. As the article said, it was like around $20 to $40, around $30 average, and then boop, this happened, and I actually started making nothing, less than $1. I found out that these little pennies here are YouTube premium or revenue only. Ad revenue, completely wiped out. I made 0 ad revenue on these days. I have this part. I don't know why YouTube did not delete this part, because on the day of this happening, like I was refreshing my page and over again, and each time I refreshed, like another day went down to $0. But phew, I think maybe they like accidentally skipped this. Like maybe it was the end of the day for YouTube or something, because I noticed it was like 2 p.m. my time, which is, if YouTube is working from New York, then it would be like 5 p.m. their time. Maybe I got lucky and they just like, oh, it's end of the day, let's leave and let's save this for next time. But they like forgot to take this away. And then yeah, it went to going back to minimal ad revenue, making a couple of pennies a day for each of my videos viewed. This made me really sad though. I had anxiety all month long because of this. It really sucks. Okay, let's continue the article. Multiple YouTubers have raised the issue with YouTube support and were initially told it was a bug. Then the story changed. They admitted it was a bug, then backtracked, blamed us, and shut down all communications with us 8 days ago, Lynch told me. Ryan, who runs the Rhapsody channel, backs that up with screenshots in his YouTube video exposing the problem. In one email, a YouTube support representative tells a YouTuber that it looks like there is a bug in our system that affects the revenue analytics. In another, a support person says the issue is related to a bug that we have raised in an email thread. After a week of telling us that the bug was currently being investigated by engineers, they finally returned to copy-paste this response to all of us. You may have seen your revenue drop in your YouTube analytics accounts as a result of invalid traffic on your videos and or channel. We filtered invalid traffic as a way to keep the YouTube ecosystem, including creators and advertisers, healthy. Keeping invalid traffic out of our ad systems help advertisers feel safer running their ads on YouTube and make sure that creators maximize their long-term revenue. And that's the copy and paste from the channel Run Good Life. It's simply not credible that channels with significant traffic and revenue loses all of that instantly and suddenly have only invalid bot traffics. This passes all bounds of beliefs, especially when multiple YouTube creators have the same issue at the same time. See the hashtag YouTube wage death on Twitter for multiple other YouTubers posting about their problems. That's especially true when they're confident enough to go public with this issue, which would be unlikely if they're secretly buying bot traffics for their channels. Here's a detailed example from Vivi Gaming shared on Facebook, which shows no significant change in traffic volume, but a complete and utter change in estimated revenue. Yeah, so I shared this picture a while ago on my Facebook page. I had a healthy estimated ad revenue and it came September 14th, 00000. Like the views were consistent. I was getting like the same amount of views all month. But then this happened. I started making nothing. It is entirely possible that at least some invalid traffic is on every or most YouTube channels, and it's also credible that some YouTubers try to game the system and drive invalid traffic to their videos, but going from 100% legitimate to 100% illegitimate seems extremely unlikely. Yeah, like they're basically saying all of my fans turned into bots. Like during these days, who am I talking to? I respond to so many comments every day and it just makes me wonder, like, what? Everyone is fake? Not me? However, in response to some of the challenges on Twitter, YouTube has doubled down. We confirmed your finals earnings are accurate, and for most channels, this large discrepancy between estimated and final revenue is from filtering out invalid traffic from your channel at the end of the month. YouTube says the corresponding ad spend was refunded back to the advertisers. We also confirmed the invalid traffic was identified and filtered out correctly as part of ongoing improvements to better detect invalid activity. Oh channel. So we deserve to make $0. That's what YouTube is saying. YouTube, however, says that bad analytics update has cost them the better part of the 2-month wages. And it's both costing them real economic harm as well as them to move off platform for monetization like Patreon. Yeah, I moved over to Patreon too. I don't make anything off ad revenue anymore. Why should I even have ads at all? I've asked Google for a comment and a representative responded by simply sharing the above linked post. When I asked how it's possible that a channel immediately and suddenly becomes 100% fake traffic, the representative did not reply. To compound the problem, as tech executive Adam Newman noted on Twitter, Google AdSense policies don't allow for review of invalid traffic and specifically declare they won't provide the data showing the invalid traffic. Yeah, I tweeted at them. I tweeted at the YouTube Twitter handles asking for the reports, any kind of reporting metrics showing that I had invalid activity. They said nothing. They did not respond to me at all. That leaves creators on Google platforms with fewer options. Google and their de facto boss holds all the data and therefore all the cards. Full disclosure, I have a YouTube channel as well that makes under $100 a month. I have not personally seen invalid traffic issues. Yeah, so this issue only affects some YouTubers, not all YouTubers. All right, so that's me being on a Forbes article. Thank you, John, for bringing attention to this. I always thought that if I were going to be in a Forbes article, it would be like a 30 under 30 article, not this. Actually, so sad. But I'm so happy that someone, John, brought attention to this, so that is amazing because Forbes is huge. All right, conspiracy theory time. Me and the other affected YouTubers thinks that it's because of election. Because one of my YouTuber friends also had this issue, but his ad revenue actually picked back after November 3rd. So his thinking was like maybe both the Democrats and the Republicans are trying to use bot to eat up each other's ad spend. That is completely possible. I can see that happening considering how heated and debated this 2020 election is. But the thing is, most of my viewers are not from the United States and they shouldn't be seeing any of these election ads. Because it'll actually be very, very stupid to target election ads to anyone who's not in the USA. Is that true? I don't know. It's just a conspiracy theory. But for me right now, it looks like my ad revenue has not yet picked up. I'm still making a couple of pennies for each of my video views, unfortunately. So yeah, this is me being on Forbes. Yay! If you want to help chip in to help me create content that you like, I have a Patreon link in my description below. You get benefits like your name on my YouTube video. Thank you, Evan, Miss Fairy Tale Lover, Name Cat, Brent, Sabrina Snow, Anna Hazar, Alicia Star, Amethyst, Alpaca, Ashley Dorsey, Glacial Bennett, Jennifer Jane, Rebecca, Reese B, Renee Grenke, and Zoe Stark for being amazing Patreons. Oh, I'm getting better at reading all those names. I think in the future I'll be able to read all those names in one breath. Also, you subscribe to tier 2 of my Patreon, I will add you on my friends list. And if you subscribe to tier 3, I will add you on all forms of social media. Alright everyone, that is all for me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much and subscribe or I will delete your Love Nikki account. I actually have no power to delete anyone's account.